me go!
We got the $3 tour.
Let me go!
So what do you
He's got
need
some-
that
he's
gives
got
you all
some
this
kitchen
energy
duties
to
now.
ride that
Now
bike
that
all
you're
that
gonna
distance?
come
Beer or something?
Beer.
Really?
Where's the beer?
That's a good question. Where is the beer?
Mostly I don't eat much. I really don't.
That's it.
As I've progressed in maturity, my metabolism has not cooperated, so I can't eat much. I just can't.
What do you power yourself to do these bike rides that you do? All these miles. What powers you to do that?
Well,
Willpower?
Well, I've been doing it for years. That's the main thing. You can't just jump out and do a big ride. But anybody can progress to a big ride. And you just like anybody else would try to eat well, that's what I try to do. Like when I go up, like Tuesday night's pool league night, I get a burger then. That's the only time I ever eat a burger. And I love them, but high-fat food, I'm sure I'd weigh 800 pounds. 'Cause I love food. I love to eat.
Yeah.
But I love being slim and physically fit more.
See, I don't understand. I would think a person like you could eat as much as you want because of the routine you're on. All that exercise and that pounding.
Well, I'm not really doing that much now. I used to do a lot. I used to.
I was things come on Facebook and it said that here you went from here to here and it's like 50 miles or what. You did that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That went long ago, buddy.
Yeah, that's an app that's on my phone in my back pocket, so it's measuring all that. And it gives me a calorie count too. So on a normal bike ride, I'll burn like 3,000 calories.
So you could eat 2 days worth of food one day.
Yeah, burn 2 days worth of food in about 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild.
But the thing about it is, you're not 2 days worth of hungry. In fact, to get off the bike, I do a protein shake immediately because my body needs nutrition, and primarily it needs protein to rebuild the harm that I just did to my muscles by using them, which is a normal process. And then within 30 minutes, I'm going to get a turkey sandwich and an apple, and I'm good. I'm good to go. I don't. It's not like I missed those 2 days I just burned.
She works out every day. Just about every day, yeah. Pretty hard. She drinks some protein shakes, too, after she's done.
Yeah.
No, I drink them in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah, well, after you're done working out, right?
They're great.
Or before?
No, before. I have to put something in my belly before I work out. If I run, I can't. The only thing I can't do, I can't eat anything before I run. I can drink a glass of milk. I cannot have a banana. That
Sit
I can't
sideways
do.
for a
I
while.
get stitches with a banana.
Yeah.
But
When I was doing triathlon training, I was losing weight. So I can do that now, and I don't lose weight because of the change in metabolism. But years ago, when I was doing triathlons, I was losing weight. It was a real struggle not to have continued weight loss. So I made some changes and upped my caloric intake, and then I measured it. I counted, and to maintain my body weight back then, I was eating 5,000 calories a day.
I remember that. That's wild. That's a lot. That's how I work out.
I was eating like 7 times a day.
Yeah, his metabolism was cranked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine's,
yeah.
mine's
Oh,
never
big time.
been that high.
The last time that happened to me, I had a thyroid problem.
Yeah.
And it cranked my metabolism up that I could just eat everything.
Yeah.
But I had to get my thyroid out, so.
Yeah.
But, I guess that's pretty wild.
But back then, I was, training now is, I'm an older guy. I'm just training. But back then, I was racing. So back then, I averaged every day of the week, 7 days a week, I averaged my heart rate above 70%, 3 hours every day.
You trained that much?
Yeah.
Holy cow! Well, no reason why you had to have so much calories.
I had to eat 5,000 calories a day, or I'd lose weight.
When did you have time to exercise that much? That's a lot.
Well, I did some crazy stuff.
I think you are crazy.
I used to.
Because my workout, he says I work out every day, but my workouts are like 30 to 40 minutes now because I don't want my body to wear out and I want to be able to do it forever.
Well, see, I was doing 3 sports, so I did it in segments. So I didn't just go out and work out for 4 hours. But I almost every day worked out 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Blythewood.
Yeah, I remember that.
In the summertime, I really enjoyed that. I'd get up before daybreak and do laps in the lake. Take Rusty with him, and my dog, she'd swim with me.
He had a great place in Blythewood. You know where Blythewood is? Yeah, when you're leaving Columbia, like you're going to Charlotte, it's like one of the last exits as you get out of Columbia. And he lived on a lake. How big was that lake?
12 acres.
12-acre lake. It was just a wonderful setup.
Yeah.
I remember that. Alex was like this big when he was there.
And you swam in the lake?
Yeah, I'd start swimming, way before sunup, and I'd swim a mile, so the sun would come up while I was swimming.
Awesome.
And then I'd head for work, and then we'd run at lunch, and then cycle after work.
Sounds like you just need to get some yayas out.
What's a yaya?
Sounds like you just need to get some yayas out.
Oh. Get them out of my body.
Knock that stuff out of you.
But it still amazes me what your body will adapt to, because we were running at lunch, and it was July and August.
That's right.
102, 104 degrees. We'd run on Sumter Street there at the Y.
Yeah.
Me and Gary and Jeff, and we'd do a 3-mile course, but we'd do it in 19 minutes. I mean, we'd just wide open. I mean, wide open. 19, 20 minutes.
Never done better than 25.
We were always under 7 minutes, and that was just training run.
That's my race run. Well,
you got a long stride then. Your stride's long when you run?
It's got to be to have that kind of pace.
Oh, well, I think it's really kind of medium, but I've got there's 2 things. Your stride length and the turnover rate. So I've got a pretty decent turnover rate in the mediums.
What's the turnover rate? I just noticed.
How fast your feet
go.
You recover.
Well, when I haven't done any races lately, but when I used to run, I guess I was thinking more, I was concentrating on stride, but I also was thinking more of the turnover rate, where my feet didn't go like a little, just, often. I was just try to just ease into it. And when I did that, my pace got faster.
Right.
Where I just try to glide through my run.
Right. Yeah, when you're going fast, you float. Because your foot's not on the ground long enough to plant.
I didn't think about that, yeah.
She walks twice as fast as I do.
Still doing it?
Yeah. We're trying to figure this out. You know what? But when we're in the store, if we give him a buggy, he goes faster, so he always gets the buggy.
It's like a walker.
That security is all you need.
But we figured it out because he walks like this. But he doesn't do anything now, but he used to do boxing and what else?
Was good boxing.
And soccer.
They do a big run down that.
So all of that was like short stances, and when you run, everything's like you walk distance, and everything he did was like right here. And so now we give him the buggy, so he can do this. I feel like when we walk, I'm just like, just get me going, and he's like, it's funny. Well, we have analyzed this. It's like, why?
You don't get any change.
So we came up with the boxing and the soccer.
When I was doing the foot races, when you get faster, you run on your toes. If you think about it,
actually I do.
If you do a heel strike, then that's out in front of you. So your leg becomes like a pogo stick. You got to overcome that foot trying to stop you, and you got to go over it. So the faster you get, you run on your toes, and then when you run on your toes and you got a rapid turnover with your legs, you float. And You know,
No, there's so much analysis in this, didn't you?
No, I can remember me floating when I was running. No, really, you do feel that way. You get into a stride and you feel like you're just floating.
Your knee comes up. You know, your foot doesn't come out. Your knee comes up,
Yeah.
and then by the time you plant your toe on the ground, you just got a short span of you're pushing off. It's very different. But I used to think of it, you know, not every day, but, you know, like a good day when everything was going well, it just felt like a gazelle. Those were special days.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give me one more cup.
One more chip.
But I used to create like a cast from a foot. That toe off.
Give me the last one.
Generating a lot of
Right.
power, a lot of friction.
Come on
So
it.
not getting a blister is a real challenge.
Thank you, Tommy.
I mean, huge blister. So I had this routine on race day. I used a tincture of benzoin, which is, I don't know what it's used for, but it's a dark liquid, and it comes in a little, like a medicine bottle, and it's super sticky. So I'd put that on the bottom of my foot, you know, where the pressure is right there. You know, you land on the ball of the foot and you're pushing off with your toes. Well, that friction's tremendous. So I'd put that tincture of benzoin, and then I'd get this cloth tape, you know, like in the first aid section, you know, inch wide cloth tape, and a pair of scissors, and I'd cut pieces of that tape and make like a cast on the bottom of my foot,
So
and the big toe, which
the friction down,
which
correct?
takes all the pressure. That's the only way I could run that fast without just tearing my feet off of me.
Wow. I never had a problem with that.
But I was racing about 5:45 back then.
Well, I've never done better than, I think my best time is 8:08.
I did 7.5 minutes in the Army.
Cool.
Well, I was over 50 when I did mine. High fat.
Yeah, I was what, like 18. Running around Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't even have a dog in that fight at all. I beat you to the table. That was no problem.
I thought that was good. 7 minutes.
That is good. 5:45 is awesome.
I don't know why I went into all that. Most people were bored to death. So I quit telling those stories 40 years ago.
It's better than talking about aches and pains.
That actually is, yeah. We've got those too.
Yeah, you tell those stories at a party and people look at you like, holy shit. I gotta get away from this dude.
Joe, have you ever ran?
Not really, no.
Either you like it or you don't. It's one of those things.
Well, I would, I spent most of my 20s and 30s drinking, so my knees are still in good shape.
Okay.